thought about fermenting chicken food and sprouting your own chicken feed from their grains, and so I'm actually going to give it a try. So I already make a custom mix of black oil sunflower seeds, rye, barley, and oats. It's a multi-purpose grain that I use for my chickens and my goats. So I'm actually going to attempt fermenting today. Basically, you put them in a bucket, you cover them with water, you cover it, and you stir it once or twice a day, and within 2 to 3 days it should be fermented, sweet smelling, contain tons of good bacteria, kind of like probiotics for us. So I am experienced in fermenting. I've done sauerkraut, I do sourdough, and I've made kombucha for years. So this isn't anything new for me, but it is new for me doing the chickens. But we're gonna give it a try and see how it turns out. Okay, so what you want to start with is a clean bucket. I have here a 2-gallon bucket that's lined with a bag. I'm keeping the bag in it because there's holes in the bottom because we use these for blueberry picking. And I think it'll keep my bucket cleaner. So start with a clean bucket, whatever size you have. Here is our custom grain mix: barley, oats, black oil, sunflower seeds. There's trace minerals, other things beneficial for the goats and the chickens. I'm going to start by filling the bucket just with a couple scoops. I don't want to overfill it because I haven't tried this before and I don't want to waste food. So if I can find my scooper. Okay, so we're gonna fill it, I don't know, this is like a quart scooper, a 2-quart scooper, something like this, just from the feed store. It's my normal scooper. So I'm going to do just 1 full scoop, again, because I don't want to waste it if it doesn't turn out. So I'm gonna put the scoop in here. We dumped it in the bucket. And then we're gonna fill it with water. You want to fill it and cover it with just enough water to cover it so that the grains are soaking in the water. Next, we're going to add just enough water to cover the grains. We don't need it any higher than the level of where the grains are. That's it. See, they sloshing around a bit. And the most important step, well, I'd say the second most important step to having a clean bucket to put them in is covering it. And you want to cover it with something, a breathable material. All the fermentation that I do in the house, I use a coffee filter to cover, or a clean t-shirt, or a towel, and that's to keep any bugs out. So I have a towel out here that I used for some things. It's clean, some dust on it. We're going to cover it. We're going to leave it covered. I will come back out here and check it this evening. I will give it a stir. I will do the same thing for the next 2 days. What you want to do is you want to start seeing bubbles, which means that gas is being produced, good bacteria are being produced and growing. But you don't ever want it to smell rancid. It should start smelling kind of sweet, like a sour sweet. But if it starts to smell gross, then it's rancid and you want to throw it out. So I will check back in every time that I check this, and we will see the updates and we'll see how it goes. So it's been about 12 hours. I covered up the feed, and now I'm going to uncover it. So you can see here, it looks like it has absorbed most of the water. So I believe I need to recover it with water so that water is sitting on the top. It just smells like wet grain right now. So I'm going to recover it with water just to the top. And then I'm going to cover it with a towel again, and we'll be back tomorrow morning in about less than 12 hours to check on it again. Okay, it's been 24 hours. We are going to take the towel off, check the grain, see where we're at. Okay, so there are lots of bubbles in here. You can see, let's see if we can get, there we go. So the bubbles mean that fermentation has started. It's a really good sign. So, looks good. When I smell it, oh, it smells like sourdough. So it smells sour. That is a really good sour smell, which means it's working, and it's working perfectly. So I'm going to leave it for another 24 hours. We'll wait till tomorrow, and then it should be super fermented, and I will start feeding this to the chickens. All right, so that chicken feed fermentation worked out great. The chickens absolutely loved it. I'm going to continue doing it, and I'm going to watch their progress. It's supposed to be really great for their health, so I'm going to watch and see if there are any better feather production, darker yolks, things like that. So hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Please like and share this video, and subscribe to my channel, please. It was good seeing you. Hope you enjoyed it.